Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down.
Ladies and gentlemen,
What I've got, they use
welcome
all the
to the Vaudacity Network's Deep Cuts.
Nothing is really wrong.
This is the
Feeling
show
like I don't belong.
where we have a guest host every show on rotation,
Some kind of lonely cloud.
and the guest host
Rainy days and Mondays always
gets to
get
pick
me down.
the theme of the music that will be performed live each week. Please join me in welcoming our guest host for this week, Miss Katie McTyre, and her theme was anger. Give it up for Katie.
Hello. Is that my music? Hi, friends. I'm so happy to host. I've been meaning to do it a few times, and it's fallen through. It's very sad. So anger. Oh, bye, Paul. I'm a really angry person. I'm sure you can all tell all the time. Yeah, I see you. So I just thought there would be so much cool music to get us into this place and maybe go outside of what we would normally be singing. So I don't know if we're going to start with particularly one special little lady or if we're going to invite everyone else on first. Yeah, but anger. There's a lot of anger lately.
Invite everybody in.
Everybody come on in. Amanda and Craig and David and Darrin and Hunter and Kalia. Oh, and Skylar, sorry. Everyone, welcome. I'm sure it feels good to like sing some of these angry songs. Like it's such like, there's a lot of anger going around lately. Sometimes it feels good to just wail. Right, Darrin? The Ingram house.
It gets loud in here. It gets really, really loud.
Yeah. Besides, I have a death metal scream.
That's right, she does. We'll hold off on that until we need it. Mm-hmm.
That's right. Restraint. So, Miss Everly, you're going to start. I got really angry. I told everyone last night. I finally had a chance to watch The Chair, and I got really angry that there were so few episodes. I was really sad about it.
Yeah.
So, you got to help me out there. Hopefully.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, it's a limited series, but
Not allowed. It's not allowed. It made me angry. Ugh.
Well, it just means that Netflix is waiting to see if people want more by watching it and saying
Oh,
they
for
want
sure.
more. So
And my whole family's going to watch it. And I'm like, I know Miss Everly. And they're like, what? And I'm like, yes. Okay. Everly, what makes you angry? What about something that makes you angry? I always see you happy, but...
well, sometimes when my brother doesn't play with me, I get really, really angry.
that would really make me angry too. Ugh. Well, so what are you doing today?
If I'm angry, I always feel better if I'm dancing.
That's so great. Do you dance do you like angry dance it out? Like violently dancing?
No.
Just real dancing. Awesome. Are you going to dance today? What are you doing tonight?
Yeah, I'm gonna dance today.
What are you dancing to?
Better when I'm dancing.
Yes.
And that's perfect with what you just said.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And you choreographed this yourself, yeah?
Yes.
Triple threat.
Special.
It's not
All
fair.
right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here's Everly Carganilla with Megan Trainor's Better When I'm Dancing.
Woo.
Carganilla.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good.
Wow.
That was so fun. And I put in the chat that I was dancing your choreography too while you were doing it.
Yeah. And I love the smile. I was there the whole time.
Oh, she can't hear us.
No.
There she is.
But
She's-
we can all hear it, and we can all
Yeah,
appreciate
everyone.
how great that smile was.
He must have worked out that anger.
she's got a companion who also wants
Aw.
that song.
Sweetheart,
Oh.
honey. Dinkle, dinkle,
I thought
Ready
you
to go.
weren't you gonna? Oh, he's
Gonna
already
sing?
angry. Sorry, are you angry?
I-
Are you angry about the Muffin Man? Okay, can you sing about that anger?
Sing the Muffin
And
Man.
go, Noah. Okay, sing whatever you'd like. He's so angry, he's just not even in the mood. Say bye, everybody.
Oh, bye.
Hi, Noah.
Oh, you do want to
Want
sing?
to stay?
Sing?
Okay, go ahead. Your eyes are watering.
Oh.
It's because he's angry. Okay.
Maybe we'll do another turn. We'll come
Ah,
back.
you want to come back?
Okay. All right.
We'll come back to Noah.
Oh.
It's bed. It's past his bedtime. So.
Oh my goodness.
Get his toothbrush and into his jammies.
Well, all right. Everly, that was so good. Noah, you're breaking my heart. All right. Well, while we get situated over there, do we maybe want... Oh, are we going to come back? Are we going to spin the wheel? Oh,
The
think we're
suspense
gonna
is
wait.
leaving me hanging.
I totally want to do an angry version of Tinkle
People
Tinkle
ask
Little
me
Star.
like, so is Noah next up? Like, is he following in his sister's footsteps? And I'm just like, he's very. You can't just tell him go. You can't just. He's got to do it when.
got to
he's
feel it.
Yeah.
Visual.
You
He's
wanna-
not going to follow in her footsteps. He's going to do whatever Noah wants.
Whenever you're ready, go ahead and sing.
Ready.
Go ahead.
Dinkle, dinkle, little toe, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Dinkle, dinkle, little toe, how I wonder what you are.
Woo!
Yeah.
Thank you, Noah.
Oh, good.
Hey.
Take a bow.
My heart.
He's ready. He's ready for bed.
Hi, Noah.
I want to point out he stayed in key through that whole thing. That was pretty cool.
2-2. Was he in 2-2? Oh, in tune.
In tune.
tune,
In
key.
tune. Same key. Same key.
It's the most heartfelt rendition of Twinkle Twinkle.
That was the most angry Twinkle Twinkle ever.
It was great. It was a perfect way to start the night. It's a raw emotion night. It's a deep cuts night. So,
Yes.
so there we go. Well, Miss Amanda, do you have a wheel set up?
Do I just happen to have one?
Well, let's take a look.
No.
What are the chances?
Well, there are exactly so many.
All right.
That
You
wheel,
ready?
man.
You ready for me to spin, or do you want to intro anything?
Well, no. Spin that wheel.
All
I
right,
think
let's
the
see it.
Zelda song did it.
Here we go.
Oh, snap.
Oh, the host has been.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, ready or not?
And
Yeah, I
that's
guess
so
who's
funny
first, huh?
because every time we do this, I'm like, oh, we need to test the wheel. And it landed on Katie on the test. And I said, you would have gone first, but now you're not going first. So you don't have to worry about it.
Ew.
I tell you, the wheel listens.
The Carganilla kids went first, so technically. You're
Oh,
second.
okay. But first on the wheel.
second. But
Katie, what happened this week that made you angry?
no, what happened this week that made me angry? I this was my question that I was like, I'm gonna ask everyone this, and I'm like, what made me angry? I don't know. This is a horrible.
You're
you know
angry
what
that
made
there's no anger.
no. Well, there's definitely some anger. You know what? I get flies in my apartment sometimes. I have a clean apartment. Don't be hating on my cleanliness. But the flies come in and they make me super angry, and they always fly at my face, especially at night. So that makes me pretty angry and pretty ticked off. I don't like bugs.
Are flies attracted to poop?
What are you saying about the poop in my apartment?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know I was off mute. I apologize.
Like, really bad the past few days. Seriously, like we keep our house clean too, but we just like the flies sneak in.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know where they go. Like I'll have all the windows and doors shut, and they'll make their way in my freaking apartment. And you know what? Since COVID, hey, back at school, we have to have if the kids are inside, we have to have all the classroom doors open. So I have all the classroom doors open. I have first grade for their very first class with me at my new school. And we're playing with rhythm sticks. And in flies one of those massive green shiny beetles.
The
That
Japanese
are like,
beetles.
No, they're the worst.
yeah, and they just fly right at you. And I couldn't even pretend to be cool. I'm embarrassingly not cool with bugs. And so I was like, and I'm like, stop making noise. Because I've heard that they're deaf and they go towards noise. That made me angry.
Yeah.
That was not fun. So dealing with bugs makes me angry. But I'm not going to sing about bugs.
Wait, you heard that they were deaf, but that they also go toward noise?
Oh, that makes no sound. I know blind.
Somebody-
They're blind.
Yeah, so that somebody told me that too, that they're actually blind.
Sorry, I misspoke. Hunter correcting what I say makes
Just
me
asking.
We were just gonna let it go. We're like,
Hunter, she meant they're deaf in their
You
eyes.
know what I meant.
They're deaf
I
in their
really
eyes.
didn't. I sincerely was like, I'm waiting for this to make sense. And I waited like a good 45 seconds. And I was like, nah, it's not coming around.
I've heard that they're blind and they go towards sound. Sorry.
They've definitely got really bad sight. They're like the worst combination of like bad sight and terrible maneuverability for flying.
Yes.
They're like both. The worst of
if
both
you
worlds.
watch them fly, they're like,
But
the
they
thing
like
is-
go for you.
But the thing is, for them, their sight's so bad, they can't tell that they're flying badly. They think they're tooting along just fine.
Yeah, I broke my toe, thank you to one of those.
I'd love to pitch in.
so
one of-
angry.
Yeah.
one of the-
I was trying to get it away from Heather Dingus. And we were at a water slide party. So I smacked it. It went into the water slide, bounced back, hit me. I went back and stubbed my toe on a rock.
And you broke your toe from
I
that?
broke my toe on the rock. Yeah.
they're really easy to break.
And bugs.
Yeah.
I hate bugs.
Bugs.
Great.
Bugs.
One of my favorite classic jokes from our show, The Laughingstock Company at Disneyland, which closed, but was your wife's cooking is so bad, the flies pitched in to fix the screen door.
Pretty bad.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here's Katie McTyre with her angry song of the evening.
I had lots of choices. I was going to go with something crazy, but we went with something a little heated. You might say burning. Oh my God, I can't. I saved every letter you wrote me. From the moment I read them, I knew you were mine. You said you were mine. I thought you were mine. Do you know what Angelica said when we saw your first letter arrive? She said, be careful that one love, he will do what it takes to survive. You and your words flooded my senses. Your sentences left me defenseless. You built me palaces out of paragraphs. You built cathedrals. I'm rereading the letters you wrote me. I'm searching and scanning for answers in every line, for some kind of sign of when you were mine. The world seemed to burn. you brought this girl into our bed, and clearing your name, you have ruined our lives. Do you know what Angelica said when she heard what you'd done? She said, you have married an Icarus. He has flown too close to the sun. You and your words obsessed with your legacy. Your sentences border on senseless, and you are paranoid in every paragraph how they perceive you. I'm erasing myself from the narrative. Let future historians wonder how Eliza reacted when you broke her heart. You have torn it all apart. I'm watching it burn. Watching it burn. The world has no right to my heart. The world has no place in our bed. They don't get to know what I've said. I'm burning the memories, burning the letters that might have redeemed you. You forfeit all rights to my heart. You forfeit the place in our bed. You'll sleep in your office instead, without any memories of when you were mine. I hope that you
That's a happy song.
That's a happy
Love
song.
that one.
Yeah, that just came to me today.
Yeah, I don't know why, because we
made that
were
up?
talking about different songs, and I don't know why we didn't think about that when we were.
There was a bunch of them. Yeah, that one's really, really angry.
I love it. I love it. Sounded so good.
Oh my gosh, we have a super chat. But I don't know who it's from. Who's it from?
From Mary's Astro.
Mary! Oh.
We got a Ava
Ha,
Parasata.
ha, ha. Were you laughing at the song? It was pretty funny.
I don't know if she's still with us because she's doing her show tonight. But
Yeah,
she
she's
popped in
at
to say hello.
intermission.
Oh, I have to go see. If you guys haven't seen Mary's Astro in You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, is it Sierra Madre Playhouse?
Yeah.
Sierra Madre Playhouse, yeah.
Go do it. I think they've extended their run till September 12th.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm like a walking advertisement.
I hope you all just saw Noah. I'm sorry, Mary, but that was very distracting.
No. It's distracting anytime Noah and Everly come in.
Noah is like, steal the show. Because I wanted to say that Noah was just like the cutest thing ever. Did you see him with
Always
his fire
is.
hat? He had a fire hat on. It was the cutest thing.
Because you know what? It's hot in here and we're angry and we're burning, right? My
hot in here, for
So
sure.
dumb.
I need my fan on.
I hate going first, but
Yes,
the next
Paul, I
part
was
is
gonna
now
say
I
that
kind of just
too. But
now
we
I can
can't
just
hear you
relax.
because you're muted.
I'm muted? Oh.
No, Paul.
You know,
Paul.
you're
Paul
Paul's
was
muted.
muted.
You're muted, Paul.
Oh, now we have Everly peeking in, I think. Oh, and Noah.
I'm not saying anything of interest anyway.
Okay. I was saying, I don't know if you were there, Paul. Oh, never mind. Gosh.
It's nice to go first though, because then I can drink and just watch you guys sing and enjoy the show. So, speaking of watching you guys sing,
Oh. That's my.
Oh, talk
that's
about
my
a
cue.
transition.
This is a segue moment brought to you by.
The wheel.
host who talks a lot, who's trying to keep it moving.
Oh my gosh. I know.
But now I'm the host,
No.
so it doesn't matter.
No, you're a hostess.
Doo-doo.
Hostess,
We don't
thank
have our
you.
video game music.
Spin that wheel. Oh,
Oh, wait.
another angry
Oh,
lady.
wow.
Amanda
So close.
Benjamin.
I wasn't sure who that was going to land on. I was like,
Very close.
That was probably like a millimeter shy.
I know.
Amanda,
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Good. What made you angry today or always like bugs flying in your classroom?
I know, right?
Or this week?
Yeah. Well, this week, as I was talking about on my show too, I started a new job, which is awesome. But I'm very COVID conscious, as everybody knows, right? So I'm like double masking. I've got my sanitizer all the time, doing all the things. But what made me angry is I have a KN95 and then a cotton filter mask, and it still always lets a little air out, and I get really annoyed at that. Like, no, you need to seal. And so I'm pressing and trying to make
Not
seal.
exaggerating.
Oh, I couldn't see you.
Wow.
But so I'm pressing and making seals, and then I get home and I covered it as best I could with makeup, but I have a huge red mark. And not only that, it's swollen.
Girl.
This is red and swollen, and I'm like, oh my God. And it's still not sealed. So it's a double anger.
So you're hurting your face.
I'm hurting my face.
And you're still getting out.
It's very small. It's just me being come on, I just want a good
yeah. So you're a music teacher and I'm a music teacher. I think I would pass out if I couldn't if my mask was that insane. Because I'm literally working out with the children and
yeah. Well, see, so this week was a planning week. So I'm in and out of meetings and doing stuff. So next week I'm going to see the kids, but I have had word. I'm totally free to teach outside as much as I can.
Yeah.
So I'm okay, so I don't have to be crazy about, is my mask sealed? Is my purifier on?
And I feel all day I'm doing this. Nose. That's what I do. It doesn't make me angry though, but.
Oh.
All right, what are you singing?
Ooh. So I decided, let me get my cord. My cord is not in. I decided, as everybody hopefully knows by now, to sing some more Alanis Morissette because she is, my queen of angry music.
I mean, she is the queen of angry music. Yeah.
It's true.
This song in particular
does not compare. I was actually going back and forth on the song because, there's the obvious choice, but I was I almost sang, if you know the album as well as I do, the song Perfect. So I almost sang Perfect because that's a song that's angry just towards expectations and things, and it's a little different. But I decided, nope, I got to do the song.
You got to go with it.
Gotta go with it and do You Oughta Know.
All right, Amanda Benjamin.
And if you're a child, if you have a child in the room, explicit language, I'm going to warn you now, or deep cuts, we don't censor, so just in case.
My kids have heard it.
Your kids, I'm not worried about.
Yeah, they've heard
Crush
everything.
it.
I blame Hunter.
But this will be the first bomb of the night.
Awesome. Amanda Benjamin.
I want you to know that I'm happy for you. I wish nothing but the best for you both. An older version of me, is she perverted like me? Would she go down on you in a theater? Does she speak eloquently? And will she have your baby? I'm sure she'd make a really excellent mother. Cause the love that you gave that we made wasn't able to make it enough for you to be open wide. No. And every time you speak her name, does she know how you told me you'd hold me till you died? Till you died, but you're still alive. And I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross I bear that you came to make. You ought to know. You seem very low. Things look peaceful. I'm not quite as well. I thought you should know. Did you forget about me, Mr. Duplicity? I hate to bug you in the middle of dinner. It was the slap in the face, how quickly I was replaced. And are you thinking of me when you fuck her? Cause the love that you gave that we made wasn't able to make it enough for you to be open wide. No. And every time you speak her name, does she know how you hold me? You'd hold me until you died. Till you died, but you're still alive. And I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross-eye veil that you gave to me. You ought to know. That was me, and I'm not gonna fade as soon as you close your eyes. No! And every time I scratch my nails down someone else's back, I hope you feel it. Can you feel it? And I'm here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross-eye veil that you gave to me. You ought to know I am here to remind you of the mess you left when you went away. It's not fair to deny me of the cross-eye veil that you gave to me. You ought to know.
Yes, well, that was definitely angry.
Angry.
I feel like it's got to be so cathartic to sing these songs like that. Like,
Yes.
be angry, let it out.
Especially for us, so positive people.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, you need that.
Yeah, I like what was pointed out by Nick Davila, is that that was the first F-bomb
First step on
of the night, not Hunter. Or actually, Diana Nicole also said that. So, yeah, Hunter isn't the first one to do it.
If we, I don't know if we're gonna have time for more songs, but
I mean, yeah. Oh, we better just log off now.
how about we let everyone else sing first? I'm like, ready, take two. All right, that was so good.
Oh, thank you.
So good. So, we still have some more singers. Are we all set, Paul? Is everyone calm down?
Oh, yes. The children are now snuggled deep in their beds.
I was saying when Noah walked in, because you were like, he was so cute, and his little fireman's hat. I just want to point out so you know, I was listening to Katie, but I was like, oh.
You don't have to lie. It's okay. You weren't listening. Noah was there.
I was like, but Noah, cute hat, fireman.
Everything stops. The world stops.
It's true. Oh my God.
Mommy's singing at knots, so Daddy had to tuck them in.
Oh, yay.
So they are now snuggled into bed.
That's awesome.
Sweet dream.
All right. Well, shall we
Okay.
see who's next on our ticket?
Here we go.
Spin that wheel. I feel like there should be a saying.
There should be.
That should be it.
Move that bus. Move that bus.
Yes. Yes.
Hey, yes.
Except we didn't have all of the names there.
That's all right.
Our
You
Ingram
guys know.
family. Almost the entire Ingram family.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
friends.
Susan doesn't do angry music, so, just saying. Yeah,
sad.
It's all joy and love on her radio station. We're a little darker over here.
Maybe that's even more of a reason to do the angry music.
Uh-huh.
I heard it.
That's
We
it.
have a super chat. We got notified twice.
That's my mom.
Wow.
Barbara Boardman?
That's my mom.
What?
Is that a cyborg hippo? What's that one?
That is
Yeah,
indeed a
actually,
cyborg hippo
yes.
with a rocket launcher.
OP? OP.
Yeah,
I'm so
why
old.
does it say OP? What's the...
OP and like Chat Talk is original poster, but I'm
Yeah,
not
that's
sure.
what I was thinking too. Okay, I'm gonna look this up.
Maybe it's short for OPP stream.
Oh.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Probably right.
So
Thanks,
much,
Mom.
though, Barbara. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate it. So, our Ingram family,
Yes.
there's got to be a lot of things that make you angry.
Not really.
Obviously, we got a little taste of your song.
No anger in this household.
I mean, I make you angry sometimes.
Never.
Why don't you
My children
each
are
go?
a
Let's-
joy.
Well, let's
Every
let's
day.
try
Skylar, is his
something out.
nose growing a little bit?
Like,
What's
I
something
think
that-
1/8 of a centimeter, yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a start.
Mhm.
All right, I think we need to know from each Ingram what's something that made you angry this week or makes
Skylar?
you angry. Skylar. Oh, Kayla's ready. Kayla's ready.
Well, something that made me angry is that I saw the news earlier today,
Oh.
and yeah, that's all I have to say.
The news.
I mean, I feel like the news always makes me angry. I tried to avoid saying it in my thing.
Yep. Okay,
But,
what
yeah.
makes you angry?
Always.
Well, maybe from 2 weeks ago, me and my dad right here started
guy.
a fight.
Yeah, we had a little fight. Yeah.
How rude.
Not like a
Dad.
fight, but like we had an argument. I lost.
That would make me angry too.
That what's made me angry is that I lost. I don't like losing.
Well, you figured it out though. You sorted it out.
That's it.
Although maybe this song is your frustration. I don't think I know this song that you're singing.
Neither do we. So this is going to work out great.
Perfect.
There may be some alternate lyrics happening. We have no idea.
That was like for me. What are you singing?
Kept practicing when
Yep.
in this session. This song is called Chop Suey,
hmm
and it kind of resemblances to our anger managing and anger issues of me and my dad right here.
Yeah, totally.
And I hope this might be very good, like very awesome death metal.
Death metal. It's the way. You guys think when you think the Ingram family, you think death metal.
Oh, yeah.
And when I think
this is the, go ahead.
Top of the list.
Oh, I was just gonna say when I think the name of a song, Chop Suey, I definitely think death metal too.
Death metal. Actually, there's no you'll get no reason for it to be called Chop Suey from the song. Listen to every word. No reason.
And I think this is the first instance of death metal, definitely on deep cuts.
Yeah.
And since I've been on Vaudacity, I've never heard any death metal. I don't know, Paul, if you've heard any.
This would be a good acoustic set.
Hunter.
Yo.
See what we can do.
Maybe a
All
little
right.
cowbell.
Yeah, stick acoustics
Or
and stones,
cowbell.
maybe, huh?
Oh.
All right, you guys ready?
Now wait, yes.
All right,
Yeah,
it's got like a
absolutely.
45-minute intro, so we'll just hang out.
Perfect.
Yeah.
We'll leave you to it.
I wasn't kidding. We'll be here for a bit. If you air drum at home, go for it.
This is gonna be epic. Those of you at home, get those glow sticks if you have them.
Glow sticks.
Or light sticks if you have them,
Light
please.
sticks.
Now please listen. Jump so high.
You ready? Let's do this. Wake up! Grab a brush and put a little makeup. Hide the scars and fade away the shake 'em. Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? Here you go, create another fable. You want to! Grab a brush and put a little makeup. You want to! Hide the scars and fade away the shake 'em. You want to! Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? You want to! I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to. brush and put a little makeup. Why'd you fade away the shake-up? Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? Here you go, create another fable. You want to? Grab a brush and put a little makeup. You want to? Hide the scars and fade away the shake-up. You want to? Why'd you leave the keys up on the table? You want to? I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to die. In my self-righteous suicide, I cry when angels deserve to die. Here's where they yell at me.
Get your phone controls already!
Father! Father, into your hands I commend my spirit. Father, into your hands, why have you forsaken me? In your eyes forsaken me. In your thoughts forsaken me. In your heart forsaken me. Oh, trust in my self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to die. In my self-righteous suicide, I cry when angels deserve to die. That was something.
That was something, he says. So good.
So that was the most extraordinary lyrical performance I've ever heard that family put out.
And for a death metal song, it was in tune also.
It was in tune. Here's the funny part. I couldn't hear the music anymore, so I'm just guessing as the rhythm's going along. I have no idea.
Kaylia, how did it feel to scream like that?
It felt really great, and I really enjoyed how I resemblance about the sound I ever do.
Okay, Skylar, calm down.
Kind of like a sound like.
Okay. So no joke, we were trying to pick an angry song, right? And we're like, I don't know any angry songs. She goes, hey, there's this one song I really, really like, and it's a really good angry song. I'm like, okay, I've never heard it, and it wasn't this one. And no joke, maybe 10 bars of music, and then rah! And she just wails in the car. And no joke, it's like yelling for a good 10 minutes. It's all it is. And she's die laughing in the back, and I'm going, this is not okay. I think I failed at parenting somewhere in my line.
Is Kaylia also like naturally screaming the right way, where
Yes.
like, it doesn't even hurt her voice?
She doesn't have to even try.
Yeah, fun historical fact. This is how they used to perform Mozart operas, that the practice was lost in the 1800s sometime.
Yeah, dig it. I like it. But they had
so
hot
good.
pokers to get the sound right? Like,
Depending on where you poked him in the back, it was a higher, lower pitch sound.
There you go.
Who was that by?
that's System of a Down.
Never heard of
Yes,
them. Cool.
that makes sense.
Never heard of System of a Down?
No.
What?
Have you?
I've
Wait,
heard the song, but I've never heard the name of the group.
Amanda, you have?
How have you not? Like, even if you don't know the song.
That's true. Christina's here, and she's telling me you listen to R&B, which is true. Which is great.
That was
Not. I do like one Papa Roach song in my.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's it.
That was the first time I understood at least 60% of those words. By the way. It's like,
Impressive.
oh, is that what he said?
It's so funny because
Oh,
I'm
that's
literally
why
like
it's called
enunciating, going, I'm doing this all wrong. I'm enunciating right now. I'm doing this all wrong.
We need Elton John style
Some of yours
enunciation.
didn't even get half those lyrics.
That's
but-
I did. I messed up at least half the lyrics. So Hunter, you didn't hear the words to the song either, is what she's trying to tell you.
Still don't know why it's called chop suey though.
Nope.
No clue.
Oh my god.
Okay, that's worth almost a look up.
Christy's with me. Christy hasn't heard of the band either, so.
Oh, okay.
No, not you. Christy Davila.
That is officially one of my favorite performances
Yeah.
ever. on Vaudacity. No.
So good. I think we need to do a metal night hosted by the Ingrams.
Oh my
Damn
god.
right.
Yeah.
Maybe co-hosted by Craig as well.
Craig's all about metal. He's all about metal. You can
Yeah.
The song is about how we are regarded differently depending on how we pass. This is according. I'm just reading it right here.
I completely
the guy who
got
wrote
that.
it. Everyone deserves to die. Like if I were now to die from drug abuse, they might say I deserved it because I abused dangerous drugs. Hence the line, I cry when the angels deserve to die. The lyrics for the midsection were randomly picked out by Tankian from. Yeah.
Random lyrics. I like
Yeah.
random lyrics. It's my
Right.
favorite.
Okay, the song was originally titled Suicide.
That makes sense.
And so the song title is therefore a wordplay, suey. So there's chopped suey.
Chop suey. Oh.
Okay then.
Weird.
I was gonna say, so what am I, chop suey? If we're talking about like different ways you die, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I
That's
like
what I
how
was
we're all sitting here trying to decide if that's clever wordplay or just strange.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like with the randomness that we were talking about in there, that it was like randomly put together like chop suey.
I love
Well,
that.
okay, here's a little bit more. The song title is therefore a wordplay. Suey is suicide, chopped in half.
Oh.
That's a very good
Fun.
knowledge.
But the lyrics were pretty much like LFO's Summer Girls, where it's all just word vomit.
Oh. I was like, what?
I like the father section because in rehearsal when we were doing it, they would do it and I'd be like, what?
It was like the
I love it. It's like he randomly picked those lyrics.
Just open up the OED and started picking words.
Like, whose line is it anyway? You just randomly you make a brilliant song. We just need Wayne
Oh,
Brady.
there's a way to make a song, Paul. Lines from a hat.
Yeah, we've done it.
Like that. All right. Okay. Let's get that wheel back up there.
Enough chat.
Yeah, we are not.
Gotta get back on track.
What are we, friends?
I think David's was the first reference to the Oxford English Dictionary I've ever heard in a Vaudacity show.
That doesn't surprise me.
Okay, here we go.
It's not. Oh, you said his name.
Oh.
The wheel is listening.
David,
It's
David,
always
David.
listening.
David Benjamin.
What?
What?
Huh?
Another really angry person. What made you angry this week?
Well, I had it. Actually, Katie, you can identify with this one.
Yeah.
We have been wondering for really ever since the summer began. We
Laughing.
occasionally get crickets in the house. Be sitting on the couch, minding our own business. There'd be a cricket cruising across the floor.
Hell
And not only that,
no.
it'd be like cricketing over there, and we're like, where is this coming from?
Yeah. So, and occasionally, usually for the dog when she was younger would go after them, and she'd like carefully pick them apart and leave bits
so
of them
sad.
everywhere. It was.
No, so a lot of times she would like put them in her mouth. She'd find them outside and put them in her mouth, and then spit it out inside and watch it run around.
Oh no.
Before picking them apart carefully.
The
and
worst
surgically.
thing about crickets, similar to cockroaches, but they're so fast. They're so. I won't lie. Last
Random
year,
directions.
when
Yeah,
I've had crickets in my place, I'm so brave, so brave. I literally would take the vacuum hose and reach as far away as possible and suck it up.
Well, crickets.
Hunter, I'm sorry. I like animals. I don't like bugs. Hunter's like either sad for the bugs or thinking this sad woman.
Well, Hunter, if it makes you feel any better, I get
Yeah.
glasses and I very carefully put a glass over it, slide a card or
Uh-huh.
something under, and toss them outside.
Thank you.
where they
Yes.
belong.
Yeah, that's what
And
we do.
just like
spiders,
cockroaches-
too. I make David do that for spiders.
And just like cockroaches, I can only eat like 5 or 6 at a time.
Or if they're chocolate covered.
Crunchy,
I
right?
can usually down 10.
I
Oh,
came in.
go to Thailand if you want that. They're on the streets. They actually have street sellers, and they're being fried over a hot fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
on the
so
streets
what
here
we-
too. They're just not being fried.
Wasted opportunity.
No, no.
So what made me angry about the experience, I was discovering that they are getting in through our closed French doors on the back of the house, and there's no real seal around the doors anymore. We need new doors, and this is going to be several $1,000s. It'll be a while before that happens. But the door is completely shut, as tight as it can go, and the crickets can still work their way underneath the door, between the door and the jamb.
Anteaters are only like a couple $100 on the black market.
Oh, yeah? Oh, that's good to know.
Have one patrolling.
Go to UCI, right?
Scott Gilbert used to work on doors, so maybe with a little coaxing.
Gilbert, get over here.
Yeah? Yeah, that would be good. If he can bring Jim Morrison with him, too, that would be even better.
Or Buddy Holly.
Oh, Paul's thinking. Hold on. Ah, there he goes.
There you go. David made a pop culture
I'm impressed.
pop music reference that nobody got because they don't expect them to.
I understood right away.
So what did you decide to play? What are you playing today or singing?
I decided on something in my wheelhouse. I was telling Paul and Craig before the show. Most people know the first. This was published as part of a set of 2 pieces of music. Most people know the first one in this set, the famous. Okay.
It happens.
It'd be helpful if I was on the right page. Here we go. Most people know that one, the famous A major Polonaise by Chopin. This is the C minor Polonaise published at the same time, the second piece in the set, which is much less well known outside of people who are really familiar with Romantic period piano music.
Have you noticed that Paul gets the same look as a German Shepherd when you say Polonaise as when a German Shepherd looks at a ceiling fan? There's a right here.
So to very, very brief explanation, Polonaise is a national dance that originated in Poland. It was a very popular, usually short little dance form in the 17th and 18th centuries. Chopin was the first person to come along and turn these little dances into big concert pieces. He did that with a number of different forms of music. So his Polonaises are not meant to be danced to. These are concert hall pieces.
Polonaise can also be slow roasted Paul over a nice fettuccine.
And if he comes from the Netherlands, he can be served with a hollandaise sauce.
God. Great. I can't wait to hear what you're playing.
He's preparing for his next show.
Yes, yes indeed. Okay, switching cameras.
I'm just jealous because I can't pun. So I was like, is that it?
Is he done? Okay, I'll turn my camera on.
That's what I was feeling. I was like, that was beautiful.
David's learned the art of like the hand to finish.
Oh, that's right. I'm trying to teach my piano students that, but it seems hilarious.
And David
was
said,
beautiful.
"What? Once the hand leaves and gets put down to the sides."
Yes, I found I have to do that because so many of these pieces have what sound like endings and
False endings.
Yeah, well, they're not really fake endings. They're endings between sections of the piece, which
Touche.
was common practice back then, but people don't really do it that way anymore.
Right. That was beautiful. We have another super chat.
I'm just impressed you got through the entire thing without an F-bomb. That was
There were a few mental ones in there. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miss Emily Thatcher sent us a super chat with a little robot. I don't know why I'm shouting because Emily, I love you and I'm excited. Thank you, Emily.
You're shouting to be heard over Chopin.
Yes, and Emily, you're so right. That hippo is like way overpowered.
Oh, and we have another super chat from Diana Nicole. She says, I am angry because I had to visit my family today. Tonight is perfect, though.
The family is.
Yeah.
Well, she does say tonight is
because she had to
perfect, so
visit her
that's
family.
good.
I mean, family can be frustrating. That's true. I'm sorry.
But we're
she's
glad
here
tonight is
now.
perfect, right?
That's right. We're here now, and we're not angry about that.
We hope you're healing up there, Diana.
I know. I saw another progress picture today. You're getting there.
Yep. A lot better. A lot better. So that was beautiful, David. Thank you so much. I don't know why I'm singing. We have 3 men waiting to go, though.
What?
And she's not talking about the PP stream.
We're just waiting. We just can't wait.
The PP stream.
Paul Hunter and
3 streamers.
God.
Yeah, Noah's song made me think at some point, tinkle, tinkle,
Aw.
PP stream, you're my Saturday night dream.
Ooh.
Okay, let's spin this wheel.
Let's spin the wheel.
Here we go.
Oh.
Oh.
Great. It keeps almost being you. Mr. Ackerman. The Big Bear. How are you doing, sir?
doing well. Doing well. I'm
That's not what the theme of the show, though.
right.
Well, you can be angry and well.
Yeah, I'm very angry. It's working out.
Why are you angry? What makes you angry?
Actually, no, I normally anger is something I'm very much in touch with.
Oh, that surprises me, actually.
Yeah, well, a lot of anger management therapy you see here. But no, this week I'm doing really well. I'm gonna take the first vacation I've taken in a couple of years, like later this after Wednesday, I think. Just gonna go out camping in Nevada.
Yes.
And, yeah. So
Hopefully there's something there.
There'll be a couple. I'm gonna be camping out in the middle of the desert. There's gonna be a few thousand people out there camping, but no buildings, no indoor anythings like that.
Oh, it's like an event?
It's like an event. It's like what we're doing instead of Burning Man. So it's like an event for sure. That's
Or Smoldering Man.
Smoldering
right,
Man, yeah.
Right. It's more like embers this year. Yeah, Emily it's gonna feel weird on Thursday with no love cast. This will be the first in over 70 in a row.
Maybe we should air a rerun.
Yeah, I'm going to be sitting in front of the TV Thursday night expectantly at 6 o'clock.
Let's watch Lovecast number 1.
Yes,
Oh,
I agree.
Yeah.
We should like re-air that on Vaudacity.
I mean, I guess it's historically still up on Facebook. I did the first 16, I think, just on Facebook, and then maybe 15, and then 16 thereabouts switched over to YouTube and Vaudacity. But Katie, how was your birthday? You had a birthday recently.
I did. Thank you. I did have a birthday. It was very uneventful.
Okay.
I saw my family, and we went out to dinner, and it was very cute. I got there, and they had like my brother's family. They had a tablecloth and a single balloon and a cake and a bottle of wine. They know I like my wine. Anyway, it was lovely. Thank you. It feels weird. I think I'm at an age now where I'm like, oh, that's not.
No.
He's not the only one who's had a birthday this past week or is having one this week coming up. So if anybody out there in the chat is celebrated a birthday this past week and has one in this week coming up, let us know. Maybe we'll sing to you before the end of the show.
We'll sing it in minor.
And hey, Katie, I know you have a twin sister. When is her birthday?
A couple minutes after mine. Or actually, maybe a couple seconds. A couple seconds after mine. Yeah, I was pulled out first. So
she didn't kick you out? You weren't kicked out?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
My favorite thing to do with my friends who are twins, because apparently now I have a few, but I love when you guys post pictures of when you're kids, because Katie did this when they're kids. When they're little. And I love trying to be like, that one's Katie.
I really like to do that, especially when if I'm starting to date somebody new, I like bring up all these photos of me and my sister. I'm like, who's who? Who do you think? And then I just think it's fun, but then I think I do cause some stress for the men being like, ooh, I might fuck up and she might get really angry at me.
And they're wondering how soon is this another relationship? And then they're wondering, how is this going to affect my next date?
It's ridiculous.
Okay, now I gotta bring up a point here. Hunter has not dropped an F-bomb, and we've had 2 already.
I said it. I said F.
You said.
Yes,
I
didn't even notice.
Yes, you slipped that one right in. It was beautifully done.
Well, I think actually this show we should all say F-bombs except Hunter.
Okay, does Hunter usually drop the F-bomb all the time?
I'm glad you haven't noticed, so let's just...
Oh my God, this is so... Clearly, we're learning I don't know Hunter that well. So, I'm like, you're angry? You drop
It is
F-bombs?
fucking insane, the amount of...
Well, okay, so nothing's making you angry right now. I feel like that's a little bit of a cop-out.
What the fuck's wrong with
you? Who isn't watching the news?
Here we go. Now it's starting.
Okay, come on.
Good news. All right, that's fair.
The number... Okay, let's just zoom in on one little aspect. The number of pastors who still continue to hold indoor church services amongst their unvaccinated parish. That one, like, listen, people, this is your flood. The vaccine is your ark. Make something biblical out of this and save yourself. Are you kidding me? Like, you don't have plagues in the Bible? Of course you do. We've got something on this one. This is like the first time we've got.
Logic doesn't have anything to do with it, though. I mean, that's. I when I went to Disneyland recently for the first time in years. I had to, in the first couple rides, Indiana Jones and Space Mountain, when we go indoors, you're supposed to put your mask on. And I had to let it go. Just not make myself sick about it. But yeah.
That's why we haven't gone, because it's just too...
And it was okay. It was okay. But yeah, you just... Well, let's let it out. Let's be cathartic. What are you singing?
I got a Rolling Stones song for you.
I know them.
Yeah, and they lost their drummer. Charlie Watts, founding Rolling Stones member, died earlier this week also. So, it's the end of an era. I've been thinking about the Stones quite a lot lately.
Okay. Wait.
Stones song. All right.
them to turn black. I see the girls all about dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. I see a line of cars and they're all painted black, with flowers and my love both never to come back. I see people turn their heads and quickly look away, like a newborn baby, it just happens every day. I look inside myself and see my heart is black. I see my red door and it has been painted black. Maybe then I'll fade away and not have to face the facts. It's not easy facing up when your whole world's black. No more will my green sea go turn a deeper blue. I could not foresee this thing happening to you. If I look hard enough into the setting sun, my love will laugh with me before the morning comes. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls move by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. I wanna see you painted black, black as night, oh, black as cold. Oh, I wanna see the sun blind out from the sky, oh, painted black. Ooh, hey, I'm painted, yeah, painted black, hey, yeah, yeah.
You are done, right?
Yes. Yeah, no,
Done?
Picks up the guitar. Picks up a second guitar.
That's a great song. I was sitting there when you were playing the intro and I was like, oh, this sounds like this. I see a red. My friend's like, that's what it is, Katie. I was like, oh, great.
Well, good.
I feel like you all know such an amazing library of songs and I'm a little bit behind. So that's all. So I'm excited
That's
when
what
I
I
know
loved
the
about
songs.
doing like Polly's Picnics is there were so many genres that I was like, I got to figure out a song and learning and then listening to all of them too. It was really cool.
It's amazing. Yeah, all the different. I love when we have the specific themes and the genres, and then hearing everybody's choices is so cool, and the different styles, and yeah. Or you'd be like, oh my god, I totally forgot about that song. Anyway,
I stick to what I play because I don't have to worry about anybody else taking mine.
I know Amanda's always taking my songs. That makes me angry.
We always want to pick the same ones. And
We
we're
do.
like,
We sing all the same shit.
If Katie's
Paul,
gonna
we should
I'm like, I gotta write down what I'm gonna do right now because Katie's probably gonna sing it. I'm just kidding, but it's true though. Like,
Oh my
also, It
gosh.
sounded like Paul was gonna make an announcement.
It was. It
And I
did.
interrupted him.
After this recognition from Corey Benjamin. Thank you for the super chat, Corey Benjamin. Another awesome night of music. No more anger here, she says.
We're getting it all out for everyone.
Yeah.
Thank you, Corey.
I was just going to say, look for Polly's Picnic returning end of September.
Ooh.
When in September? When?
End of September?
End of September.
Trying to see if I can get Christina and maybe do some opera for us.
She's like,
she's making a face.
I was gonna say, I knew it. She'd be like,
Not our Christina, my Christina.
Yeah.
Okay. So Christina, surprise!
Christina D, Christina K.
Comedian team and opera star.
Friend Christina K.
I'm sure Christina B's jaw just dropped for a moment there.
She's like, Katie, what the fuck? That makes me angry.
I don't think so.
We'll get her to sing one time though.
Okay.
Let's find a song. Maybe like there's something we can do like where there's like a little opera bit in there, and then it's like a little transition.
That's true. That's true. All right, boys. We got two more.
Who's
gonna go? Who's gonna be?
Kids left.
Oh
Let's spin the wheel one more time.
50-50 chance.
Or twice if we want to be weird for the last one.
Oh, we do that all the time.
Best 2 out of 3, right?
Yeah, we spin the last one all the time.
Newest Pepsi logo.
Who's it gonna be? We have the angriest person for last, Craig.
Oh man, yeah, Craig might be more positive than Katie and I.
I know. Mr. Paul.
Yes.
What makes you angry, sir? You're so angry too. We're all just an angry group.
Angry punch.
What made you angry this week?
Well, I mean, it's the theme this week, the news. Obviously, politics and overseas and all that, but I went a good 20 months now without getting super frustrated, like keeping a cool head about everything, the coronavirus and everything, just trying to keep my head up. But like this past week, I kind of hit a wall. I've been, I think if people were around a year ago, October, you remember like Stephanie hosted a Polly's Picnic and I was at work doing this Halloween event, this drive-through thing. And I've been deep in like the planning of our event for this year, which was going to be the same thing. Like the community drives through in front of the police station and we have this whole thing set up. And I spent like the good part of the past couple of weeks at work just lining up community volunteers, donations, sponsors, all this and that. And then I find out like on Thursday that the city is shutting down like any events that we're hosting just because of this new COVID surge. And I'm just like, I hit this emotional, just like breaking point that I'd avoided for so long. And I was just overwhelmed with this, just over it. I'm just so over it. And like, everybody's hitting it at their different points. And I've just been like, we'll keep our head above water. We'll keep treading water. And then, it's that coupled with, my family has this vacation. We're going to Maui on Friday. And like just this past week, like the mayor's talking about a 14-day quarantine for anybody coming in and out of the island. And it's just like, you guys, like weren't we over this a few months ago? Just get your freaking shots. But, it's tough. Like it takes a lot to get me like deeply upset. And this past week I was just, the coronavirus finally got me. I mean, obviously it's tragic and we've been mourning our friends and families for over 20 months, but I think I just hit, I'm just over it. And we've all been there. And I'm so thankful. Like my brother's whole family has it right now, and thankfully they're okay. They're doing all right. They're just in lockdown. But shout out to my brother and his family and my parents, and just like, oh my God, it's just, it's crazy. It's just crazy. I'm angry because of the coronavirus. How's that? Okay.
That's pretty valid. I mean, you feel like you do everything right and everything you can do, and then I think it was worse when everything feels like it's opening up, and then it's like, oh,
yeah,
that's the worst
it's
part.
Like real life blue balls.
We're finally turning that corner, and we're like, oh, things are gonna get better. And it's funny because we started watching Ted Lasso, and they have an episode with the same title. It's the hope that kills you. And it's hard because we had that moment of like pure hope, but then it's one of those things too, you have to keep moving because things will get better, but it's that time that you went, okay, I need a second to readjust.
I feel a little bit of imposter syndrome too, because it's just like, thankfully, thank God, knocking on wood, like, none of my like immediate family has been like intubated or in the hospital, and I haven't been able to visit them or have like lost their lives. But like obviously some people that I know and love have lost their lives to the virus, and so I don't want to feel like never want to feel like I'm hurting as bad as other people are. Right. It's just I'm just tired. I'm just I think we've all felt that.
I mean, we're not. Your feelings are still valid, regardless of whether or not we've all had different, not variants. Oh my God, bad word.
Yikes.
We're all at different levels of what we've experienced through this, but I think everyone's emotions and feelings and frustrations are still valid, regardless, and it's frustrating.
And Amanda can tell you that I've been hitting that same wall probably for a period of several weeks now. It's just it feels like
on and off.
like not a train wreck, but more a slow, like 5-mile-an-hour train just sort of slowly pushing me into a wall, and it just keeps going no matter what. And
Do you guys think that if we hadn't less than a couple months ago been able to slow hug Hunter at the Emery's house, that it wouldn't be as painful right now?
Slow hug, because Hunter gives great bear hugs. Is that what
Yes.
he does.
I like the Velcro sound.
We just saw him a week ago, so that's been
That was awesome.
I think Amanda did touch on it though. I think it's that hope that everything's getting better. Like we had our family reunion at the beginning of July, and then we had like my 40th trip up to Big Bear, and it's just like you said, like we're out and we're doing things again, and now it's just like things are shutting down again.
No. I mean, it's good that we had that time, even though it makes it hard now. I have to try and think, yes, but at least we had that time. I had that refresh. Like right now it hurts, but I think, okay, even if we had to do this whole nother year, which God no, but let's pretend like we did, I would be like, well, at least I had that time that I got to see you guys, that I got to hug you guys, that I got to, and that'll, like I said, I think that'll settle out to where we'll land, but it's so hard right now.
I can still feel Hunter's arms.
I also like to point out, I am concerned and I'm angry about all this too. I just don't like bugs. I just thought it'd be lighter to talk about bugs.
Same.
You went early.
Yeah.
We couldn't talk about this stuff going further.
I didn't want it to be too heavy, so it's like, let's talk about the bugs that gross me out.
That reminds me, I picked up some TP at the store the other day. There were a couple of bugs on it. It was 2-fly toilet paper.
Oh, Hunter was gonna say something.
Oh, there you go. See, I was distracted. I thought it was a true story. No. All right, well, so you definitely need to sing an angry song. What are we singing, Paul?
Hunter, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is better. Let's just like stay here.
Oh, because I'm gonna rewind a second. Amanda talked about Ted Lasso. I'm gonna give a shout out to this show. I would have known would have existed except for like it just crossed into our world a few days ago. But there's a show on Netflix called Sweet Tooth.
Great show.
I binge watched the whole thing.
Something about that. I haven't watched it yet.
I hadn't heard about it at all, and we are hooked on it now, and we're just our minds are blown by like the whole virus. Like it has to do. It's not like coronavirus-y, but there's a virus that comes in and wipes out like people, but then there's these new hybrids of people and animals that start to exist, and it's incredible. They started to shoot it was a DC Comics started like 5 years ago, and then they started shooting the series a couple of years ago. But like when people come into the room, they put masks on, and they're like, "How do you know you don't have it?" And it's just like so COVID that we're just like looking at each other like, "How did they make this before the coronavirus?" It's crazy. But if you haven't seen Sweet Tooth, it's a really great show. It's like The Walking. There's elements of The Walking Dead, and just what else would you say is in it, Darrin and Hunter?
The lead, the protagonist, the little kid, he is just amazing. For start, the biology in it is largely rather silly, but the plots, the acting, the kid especially is just really solid.
Yeah, it's a great show. Check it out. It's on Netflix. Watch the pilot at least. It's called Sweet Tooth. That's all. So anyway,
Left turn.
yeah. No, we were talking about coronavirus and TV shows.
We are not sponsored by Ted Lasso or Sweet. But if you would like to sponsor us, please feel free.
Yeah, Apple TV, Apple. Yeah, if you want to throw some sponsors our way.
So I'm going to do a song that my garage cover band used to do in high school. And I never thought of it as an angry song because it's so catchy. Mm-hmm. But at the root of it is anger. It is about, it's written from the standpoint of a fella whose father was an alcoholic. His stepfather was an alcoholic, and he's starting to find that he's an alcoholic himself. And just who do we blame? Where does it come from? And yeah. Here's an angry song from Weezer. Somebody's hiding is crowding my icebox. Somebody's cold one is giving me chills. I guess I'll just close my eyes. Oh yeah, alright. Feels good inside. Flip on the telly, wrestle with Jimmy. Something is bubbling inside my back. The bottle is ready to blow. Say it ain't so. Your drug is a heartbreaker. Say it ain't so. My love is a life taker. Can't confront you, I never could do that which might hurt you. So try and be cool when I say this way. It's a water slide away from me that takes you further every day. Hey, be cool. Say it ain't so. Your drug is a heartbreaker. Say it ain't so. My love is a life taker. Dear Daddy, I write you in spite of years of silence. You cleaned up, found Jesus. Things are good, oh so I hear, but this bottle of Stevens awakens ancient feelings. Like father, stepfather, this son is drowning in the flood. Yeah, 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 yeah. Say so, your drug is a heartbreaker. Say it ain't so. My love is a life taker.
has he done? Oh, good.
Yes.
So good.
The guitar is like.
Love it. Yes.
I've never looked this up. What this bottle of Stevens, is that a whiskey that I'm not aware of?
A whiskey you're not aware of?
I don't know.
Is there a whiskey Hunter is not aware of?
I'm sure there are lots of whiskeys I'm not aware of, but what is that, Stevens?
Let's Google it. I always thought it was a whiskey.
I'm sure Craig's on it.
Steven.
I am now. What was the name of it?
Bottle of Stevens.
Stevens. This bottle of Stevens. Awaken.
That's the actual title. This bottle of Stevens?
Well, that's the lyric.
That's the lyric. So you want to know, is Stevens a whiskey or?
Oh, let's see.
That's yet another lyric that none of us ever heard before Paul sang it.
Okay, here we go. What is Bottle of Stevens?
Or is Steven like somebody in the song?
Oh, maybe it's
and
Steven's
like it's a
bottle.
hidden bottle, and it's like, oh yeah, I found one of Steven's bottles.
Or it's an extract of Steven.
I don't know. That doesn't
It refers to, this is what a source says. It refers to an incident in which Rivers Cuomo's discovery of a bottle of booze belonging to his stepfather, Stephen.
Oh, all right.
Led to young Rivers to infer that his stepfather would also become an alcoholic like his father.
Oh.
This bottle
That's
of
not fun.
Stephen.
Not an extract of Steven.
Got a very light Star Warsy feel to it, except with a bottle instead of a lightsaber, and I will become an alcoholic like my father was before me. Just not as cool a plot.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like the dark side,
Yeah.
Addiction it runs in,
You're not my father. You drink Jameson.
That's right.
I was gonna go to the 7-Eleven to pick up some booze converters.
Nice. I'm the booze converter. Yeah.
The liver's a booze converter.
I like how all the men laughed at that, and Amanda and I were like,
Nerd.
Yeah. Nerds of us.
I like nerdy stuff. Just that stuff is not.
He
likes nerd stuff, just not that nerd stuff.
I mean, I have like, I shouldn't like.
There's like a spectrum of
Literally
Keep going.
own like
Keep
a
going,
Renaissance wench costume for the Renaissance fair. I haven't been in years, but I own it.
Right? Yeah.
Those
Yes,
are expensive.
good.
So I have nerd.
Okay.
Not the Star
Did
Wars.
you own it? We used to rent them. That way.
Oh no, I bought it.
Oh, I love it.
Okay,
It's
how
mine.
many own their own Renaissance type costume?
No, I rented mine.
Okay,
I should
okay.
say my mom rented.
So we've got enough nerds here.
I
Okay.
really want to make a joke here about taking an ape to the Ren Fair in a monkey wench costume, but
All right. Wait, no, you're gonna have to explain that one. What?
a monkey wench costume.
Mm-hmm.
French?
Taking an ape to the
Monkey wench.
monkey
Wrench.
wench.
Wrench, ape.
Wrench,
A
monkey
wrench,
wrench,
monkey
monkey
wrench?
wrench.
The pieces were all there. Okay.
Ren Fair is still.
Oh,
For another guest.
Yeah, David, that was not angry nor evil. It was kind of mid-evil.
Yes, there you go, Paul.
that one of your soundboards, or you just have these magical sound bites just queued up on there?
Mm.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has buttons now.
Boys.
He and Sam
There's a
have
lot of Nintendo buttons on there.
Yes.
They were
Nintendo.
un-Nintendoed.
Makes me angry. I love Nintendo too.
Unnintendoed
Thank you.
consequences.
Yes.
Oh.
That one took
Where's
a
my
second.
Where's my Donkey Kong?
I think we have one singer left. Who could it be?
Spin the
Let's
wheel.
check
Spin the
our
wheel.
Right back there.
Because I mean, it's so up in the air right now.
Okay.
Is it?
If we must
Let's spin the wheel.
spin the wheel. Okay, we've got
Here
to.
we go.
And Darren.
Don't have to. We must, but we don't.
It's gonna happen.
Let's
It
see.
Craig, Mr. Craig Jackman.
Okay, it's about 6:30 there. So okay.
Craig, what actually makes you mad?
Yeah.
Besides the news, we're all pissed off about the news.
Clowns.
All right.
You answer.
Well, yes, the news. Yes, in fact, I really was a news junkie, and I've started to watch less and less because of just the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
Two things. One which just occurred, and Paul, I am going to apologize. I am upset angry that when I was trying to get myself ready for now, I turned on my camera instead of muting the sound. Now, the sound didn't go through, but the camera was on. So I am sorry. I'm angry for that.
Now you've made Paul angry.
Praise God.
Yeah, okay, well, that wasn't the original angry.
Okay.
But it's one of those that comes right up. And anyways, earlier this week, okay, he's out.
That's appalling.
He walked out. He's done.
It's on the floor. Holding his clothes.
No, that's Leo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's a dog. I thought he got mad and stripped naked.
I thought it was a rug.
That might be the first time Leo's ever been mistaken for a pile of clothes.
Or what makes you mad other than that?
Well, okay, earlier this week, and I know we've all had these kinds of moments with our cars.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what makes me even more upset is, okay, I had to just recently replace both my starter and my alternator.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, not fun. But that was about 2 weeks ago. And I thought, okay, my car door is not locking as well as it should. And I take it in to get fixed. And somebody tells me it's an actuator, which is about $200. So I have that fixed. And it's still not working.
Of course.
No. Now I have to go back and spend more money to get it fixed.
Did they
And
not fix it right the first time, or is it something
no,
else?
well, I'm angry at myself. Okay, I'm going to use the right word. I'm angry at myself because I said it's the actuator, fix it.
Oh.
And they did.
It just
Even though it didn't work. Thank you, Darrin. You've restored my faith in you and these shows.
What?
Darren's shirt.
What? That's the best response. What?
Yep.
What?
Exactly. So anyways, now it's going to cost me an additional $700 to get
Oh,
this.
no.
So more than the two items that, to run the car. Here's an item that, okay, fine. It protects the car, but it costs more to fix. Thank you.
If it's not one thing, you're always paying. You're always paying for something. I feel like.
Yes.
We just had to fix mine too, and it hurts. But when we went up to Big Bear, the air conditioner would turn off. Anytime
going uphill.
You come to a stop, air conditioner turns off, and then you have to drive a good 4 miles before it turns back on, which is no good when you're going through Victorville and Adelanto and all those areas where there's a stoplight every half mile.
And it's
And going
100
up the
plus
hill
degree
into there.
heat.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God. So yeah, I know. I feel you, Craig. And those car bills are no fun.
Yeah.
No bueno.
I feel like you hit a point where it's like you may as well just go buy a new car.
No.
That's what we
The
did
car
for my
payment's gonna be
first
less
car.
than the maintenance cost.
That's what we did for my first car. We went.
Yeah.
No.
Well, it needed like $1,500 to $2,000 worth of repairs.
Like that's
yeah.
like getting
Well-
a stain on your shirt, and you're like, I'm not gonna wash it. I'm just gonna get a new shirt.
That's what I do.
But it gets to be more than you would get for the car.
Actually, that's what caused me to get rid of my Mercedes.
Yeah, we were like, nope. This
That's when I lost my pickup truck, and the truck was worth about $1,000, and it needed, I think, $4,000 worth of repair.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It was not a fun and easy choice, but
No.
I guess
Never
we've done
is.
that twice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
what-
of course nowadays, used cars are even more outrageously expensive than they used to be. So it's like, okay, bite the bullet.
Yeah. Well, that's right now. Hopefully that'll get better too. I'm optimistic.
Yay!
Yeah, true. True.
But I'm also angry.
Angry.
Yeah,
'Cause the hope kills you.
that's definitely an angry and
I'm angry.
yeah,
That's an angry. I'm gonna call that. I'm gonna say that from now on. That's an angry.
that's an angry.
So what are you singing that's so angry to let out your car frustration tonight?
Okay, well, the song that I'm going to sing tonight became a 1981 top 10 hit in the U.S., and it was written by Sammy Hagar in 1977. and it peaked at the number eight on the charts. It's unknown who the song is about, but it's very possible fair weather friends or disgruntled love, maybe even gold diggers. I'm going to be doing the Rick Springfield version of the song from the 1981 album Working Class Dog. The song is the follow-up to Jesse's Girl, and this is I've Done Everything for You.
Oh, bitch. Okay.
Okay, yes.
Sorry. I've got to add the tagline.
Thank you. That puts a nice stinger on it. All right, here we go. This one-way love affair ain't fair, it ain't no affair to me. It's all give and take and you just take. I can't take it, you see. Well, I'm giving up on love this time. Me and my friends will do just fine. I've done everything for you. You've done nothing for me. I've done everything for you. You've done nothing for me. You knew someday I'd have a whole lot of money. I'd be a millionaire. But then that didn't happen overnight. I found out how much you really cared. Well, all you want is a whole lot of money. All the rest is just jiving, honey. I've done everything for you. You've done nothing for me. I've done everything for you. You've done nothing for me. When I first met you, you didn't know how to love a man. All those things about naked love you didn't understand. But now you know about everything. I'm turning you in for memories. I've done everything for you. You've done nothing for me. I've done everything for you. You've done nothing for me. I've done everything for you. You've done nothing for me. I've done everything for you. You've done nothing for me. Well, I'm going out on the town tonight and get as wild as I can be. I'm gonna find out what it's really like to be loose, high and free. Well, I don't care what the people say. I've taken my mind, I'm changing to stay. I've done everything for you. You've done nothing for me. I've done everything for you. You've done nothing for me. You've done nothing for me. You've done nothing. You've done nothing. You've done nothing for me.
Is he done?
Yes, I'm done.
That's amazing. I love that.
Thank you so much.
That was so good. I've never heard that.
Yeah, I've heard it, but I did not remember it. I loved it. I thought it was a perfect ending.
And
Actually, that was
very-
the perfect ending.
Very appreciative that Amanda is keeping our audience informed that I'm down here drumming.
Yeah, she's just drumming along.
Drumming is life. There we go. Yes, especially on that song.
That was awesome.
Amanda's lucky we don't have a drum set.
Oh
Craig,
my
I
God.
like hearing you sing angry songs.
Yeah, that was great.
Thank you.
That
I
was
still think-
definitely
I'm pissed.
definitely one
He's
of my
still
favorites
smiling.
that you've
That
done.
scares me more.
The what?
I said definitely one of my favorites that you've done. I really like that one.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
yeah,
you.
it sounds
Yeah.
great.
I am sad that nobody sang "Fu" by
I
CeeLo.
know.
I considered it. I really did, actually.
I was too.
How dare you?
I
How
did, no joke.
dare you?
Yeah, I considered it, but I wanted to do something with the kids,
Wait,
and like I
let's
can only
do
go
a
so
group
far with
thing.
my bad parenting.
We'll do a group
you
thing
imagine if
over
they're like-
Zoom.
If you're
I mean-
saying "fuck you" and they do the "yoo-hoo-hoo,"
Well, I was, like in my head, I had Kalia doing the FU signs, right? Just
Yes.
and I just couldn't. I couldn't go that far.
Uh,
Not on camera.
okay, so that means we're going to have an Angry Night 2. And somebody
Yes.
do that.
I like this thing. Amanda wanted to do this.
I did. This is. Yeah.
I unwittingly stole it from her. I was
It was
trying
so
to
true.
not steal Anna's theme, which she was
I
offering.
only ever told Craig after Craig helped me with one of my shows, and I said next time I told him secret. I was like, next time I do deep cuts, it's gonna be angry songs. And then so I never said anything, and then Katie's like, how about we do angry songs? And we always say how Katie and I want to do the same things every time.
There it is.
Same songs.
I'm on board with it. I have a nice deep well of Chopin and Beethoven and numerous other composers to draw from.
I was actually nervous when I said angry. I wasn't sure there would be a lot of songs, and I was like, oh, maybe we can just say heat, and then it can be sexy or angry. And then everyone was like, it's fine, Katie.
Yeah.
And then when I thought about the actual songs, I was like, oh, there's so many freaking songs we can do.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
Well,
think
what,
that should
Rainbow
be-
Connection as an angry song? I think that was
we
brought
should
up
do
in the
that
chat.
as a theme one time. Like, take a theme, but you have to sing a song that's not written for that theme and like make it work.
That's an interesting idea of changing the
Changing
mood
the
of
the
song.
mood.
That
of
was
the song.
Paul's idea.
It was. Oh, sorry, Paul.
All has ideas.
Well, he was like, he's in his.
Oh, he did. He did say
In
that. I
the
remember
zone.
now.
Look at him. He's like going.
What zone?
He's in the zone.
I was
Oh.
just trying to see if we could do. I see you
Yes.
running around town with a girl I love, and I'm like,
Yes.
change in my pocket just wasn't enough, and I'm like, fuck
Fuck
you.
you.
Fuck her too.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
I have to say, Paul, I thought of you because I bought myself, because I have to teach it this year, a ukulele. I bought a crap one from Amazon, first mistake. And then I went to an actual like family-owned music store, and I got like a nice ukulele. And then I got a whole bunch of music books, and so I was playing for 2 hours the other night. Second mistake. The next day I couldn't play at all
Yeah.
because I have virgin
Yep, you have-
fingers for that. Yeah. But then I played Candle on the Water because I got a Disney book, and I was like, "Oh damn, this is hard. This is." It's like,
Hey,
anyway,
I
that's all.
sang that on my last show.
You did, and Paul played for me while I sang it at Big Bear for his 40th birthday.
Yes.
And it was a hard.
Yeah.
It's a hard song to play. I was like, "Damn, these
Yeah.
I mean, it was my first day playing, but I was like, It was changing very fast.
What
That's all.
size uke did you get?
What?
What size uke did you get?
I got a concert uke.
Yeah.
And I
That's
got
what the kids will use too.
one. I got a Nahana, and it was from like I don't know her name, a woman that like is a really amazing Hawaiian ukulele player.
Okay.
Lilo.
No, yes, that's it. And he was like, "You know what a Hana means?" And I was like, family. And he was like, "Yes, it does." And I was like, "I know that from Lilo and Stitch." So,
Oh.
anyway, that's all. I'm starting to get I'm like getting into like playing an actual string instrument, and it was really fun.
It's addicting.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
but the next morning, so I played for a few hours, and the next morning I picked it up right at breakfast, and I couldn't play, and I was like, "Ow, ow!"
It
So
hurts for a while. You'll get better. It gets better though. Like the more
Okay.
you do it.
Ask Hunter about probably the calluses.
Yeah, exactly. You get calluses on your fingers, and you're fine.
Yep.
And actually Paul, because, I mean, of course, he's got it more
Paul
recently.
plays all the time. It's addicting. But this was a fun theme. I like it. Doesn't make me angry. It makes me happy.
I'm gonna
McTyre hosting.
I know. Oh gosh, it's 9:50.
You did a great job.
Hey,
Thanks.
it's early for us.
Talked a lot.
Also, before we like wrap up, I just want to plug my show on Monday.
Oh yeah.
Actually, we got some of that, and then
That's fine.
birthdays also.
Yeah.
You're on top of it.
Yep, birthdays. Really quick. Darrin Ingram's mom. Darrin, what's your mom's name?
Barbara.
Barbara. So
That's my mom's
Barbara.
name.
We've got, of course, Jennifer, who had hers just recently.
Barbara.
Serona Farron,
Mm-hmm.
Don Emery, And I guess Emily Thatcher's birthday is coming up in a couple of weeks, so we don't know when we're going to be able to celebrate that. Those are the birthdays that I have here.
And me.
Katie.
Who?
Katie.
Who?
Wait,
I'm
it's
so
Barbara.
old.
Yeah, can you put that in,
Dawn,
chat or something?
Katie. We'll have a show before Emily's. But
Okay.
Will
Say
we
it
have a
again,
show before
sorry.
next Monday?
Emily wants to duet.
Who's
We're
there?
gonna do it.
Is there a show before next Monday? Because Monday is Kalia's birthday as well.
Oh, then we got to include Kalia on that one.
Speaking
The
of,
show is on Monday, but yeah, not a group show.
I will hopefully be in on Maui next weekend, but you guys should do a deep cuts or something.
We could do a deep cuts next week.
Yeah, do it.
You could
I'm
totally
gonna be
watch from
angry
your-
that I'm not in Maui.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Well,
So
then
wait.
we have to plan who's hosting it.
Oh, true. We'll talk about that. We'll
Well,
talk.
Yes, we'll talk
We'll
about
discuss.
What birthdays are
Okay, first let's get the birthdays done, and then we got the promos.
Barbara?
Barbara,
Dawn.
Katie,
Katie,
Jennifer,
Rona.
Sarona, Dawn, Kalia.
There we go. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
Barbara, Jennifer,
Barbara,
Dawn,
Katie, Jennifer,
Emily,
Sarona,
and
Dawn, and
me.
Kalia.
And my sister Jamie.
And our sister Jamie. Happy birthday to you. Wow, 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 wow.
Oh my God! What did you tell me? And Christina.
Oh, hi, Christina. Sorry.
And Christina.
I like Paul was playing air uke at the end there. That was pretty good. Air uke with a uke.
He didn't want to show how off key we got.
Let's plug Monday night, Amanda on Demand, 80s night. She's got 80s night. Are you still taking requests, Amanda?
Yes, if you get them into me by tomorrow, I will try and work them in.
Go to Vaudacity.online, fill out the Google form, and tell her what you want to hear on 80s night.
Woo.
Then, of course, every week we've got Hunter, of course, on Thursdays.
No, not this Thursday.
Oh, not this Thursday. You're right. Shoot.
We
And then-
lined up our vacations together.
Maybe be a deep cuts next weekend. Who knows? But 2 weeks from tonight, we'll have a Hearts Fire Cabaret. Our open mic night shall return. That'll be followed by something else. It'll be awesome, I'm sure.
Well, first, Paul.
If you want to register, please register for this show. We were supposed to have one earlier for tonight, but we had one person register. So if you want to jump on to a show here on Vaudacity, head over there and register. It's really not that scary. I promise. We're all good people, and it's a lot of fun. Jump on there and register for the next show. And then, of course, next year on April 1st, we're planning a cruise. And head over to Polly's Picnic Cruise on Facebook for all of the details. It's going to be an amazing good time, and we hope to see you there. I have the depressing music playing in the background because it is deep cuts, which is really tough when you're promoting stuff that's going to happen. It's like, it sounds like it should be an ASPCA commercial or something like that. And it's like, join us. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Join us. It'll be fun.
These dogs will not be put down if you join us.
I mean,
No. I would buy
it is
so many
pretty
tickets.
fun getting a pet.
All right, stick around. It is it's been such a pleasure hanging out with everybody. Give it up one more time for Miss Katie McTyre.
Thank you. She talks a lot.
Great job, Katie.
We may or may not have Jackbox games tonight. If anybody wants to play, I know my wife's not home, and
I always
I'm not
want
ready to.
play.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
Okay, so
Down.
hang around. Keep the Vaudacity Network on your channels, and we'll see if we have something else fun for you tonight. But thank you all so much again. Thank you, producer Craig, for your help. And
Yes.
Katie McTyre, and everybody watching at home. We love you all. Have a good night.
talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit, nothing ever seems to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down.
Wake up, grab a brush and put on a little makeup. Hide the scars and fade away the shake-up. Why'd you leave your keys upon the table? Here you go, create another fable. You wanted to grab a brush and put a little makeup. You wanted to hide the scars and fade away the shake-up. You wanted to, why'd you leave your keys upon the table? You wanted to, I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to die. Wake up, grab a brush and put a little makeup. Hide the scars and fade away the shake-up. Why'd you leave the keys upon the table? Here you go, create another fable. You wanted to grab a brush and put a little makeup. You wanted to hide the scars and fade away the shake-up. You wanted to, why'd you leave the keys upon the table? You wanted to, I don't think you trust in my self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to die. In my self-righteous suicide, I cry when angels deserve to die. Father, 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 to your hands I commend my spirit. Father, to your hands, why have you forsaken me? In your eyes, forsaken me. In your hearts, forsaken me. Oh, trust in my self-righteous suicide. I cry when angels deserve to die.